Today, we journey back to the dark alleys of Victorian England, to a time when a shadowy figure terrorized the streets of London. A figure known only as Jack the Ripper. The late 1880s in London was a time of great change. The Industrial Revolution had transformed the city into a bustling metropolis. New inventions, new opportunities, and new challenges. But amidst the progress and the glow of gas lamps, there lurked a darkness that would cast a long shadow over the city's history. Between August and November 1888, 5 women met a gruesome end in the Whitechapel district of London. These weren't ordinary crimes. They were committed with a brutality that shocked even the most hardened detectives of the time. The precision and savagery of the attacks suggested a killer with a deep-seated rage and perhaps even medical knowledge. The modus operandi was consistent, and the audacity with which the crimes were committed, often in public places, was staggering. The victims, all women of the night, had stories of their own. Mary Ann Nichols, Annie Chapman, Elizabeth Stride, Catherine Eddowes, and Mary Jane Kelly. Their lives, filled with hardships and struggles in the underbelly of London, were tragically cut short. Each murder was more brutal than the last, with the killer leaving behind a signature that became all too familiar to the horrified public. But it wasn't just the murders that captured the public's imagination. It was the letters. Letters that were sent to the police and newspapers, taunting them, claiming responsibility for the crimes, and signed, Jack the Ripper. These letters, dripping with arrogance and menace, added a new dimension to the terror. Some were dismissed as hoaxes, but others bore details that only the killer could know. The name Jack the Ripper became synonymous with fear. The police were baffled. Despite their best efforts and numerous suspects, the killer remained elusive. Theories abounded. Was he a doctor, given the precision of his cuts? A butcher, familiar with anatomy? A member of the aristocracy, shielded by privilege? Or just a local with a vendetta? The list of suspects ranged from the plausible to the outrageous. The Whitechapel district was in a state of panic. Vigilante groups formed, patrolling the streets at night, hoping to catch the killer. But Jack the Ripper seemed to vanish into the shadows, leaving behind only a trail of blood, unanswered questions, and a community living in fear. The media played its part, sensationalizing the murders and adding to the hysteria. Over the years, many theories have been proposed about the identity of Jack the Ripper. Some believe he was a surgeon, given the precision of the cuts. Others think he might have been a local, familiar with the maze-like streets of Whitechapel. Some even suggest he could have been a member of the royal family, a theory that has sparked numerous debates. The Ripper's story has inspired countless books, movies, and documentaries, each trying to unravel the enigma. From royal conspiracies to secret societies, the theories are as varied as they are intriguing. Despite the numerous investigations, both during the time and in the years that followed, the true identity of Jack the Ripper remains one of history's greatest mysteries. His legacy is not just the terror he instilled, but the enduring fascination with the unsolved. The Ripper's story has inspired countless books, movies, and documentaries, each trying to unravel the enigma. But with each passing year, the hope of unmasking the killer fades, and the legend grows. Today, over a century later, the streets of Whitechapel have changed. Modern buildings stand where once there were dilapidated houses, but the memory of those dark days remains. The story of Jack the Ripper serves as a chilling reminder of the depths of human depravity and the enigma that can surround evil. Tourists flock to the area. Guided tours retrace the steps of the killer, and the legend of the Ripper is retold to a new generation. As we close this chapter of eerie history, we are left with more questions than answers. Who was Jack the Ripper? Why did he commit these heinous crimes? And will we ever truly know? The mystery continues to haunt, and the legend of the Ripper lives on. It's a testament to the enduring human fascination with the unknown, with the dark corners of history that elude understanding. Thank you for joining us on this journey into the past. Stay tuned for more episodes of Eerie History, where we delve into the mysteries that continue to haunt us. From unsolved crimes to ancient legends, we'll explore the stories that have shaped our world and continue to intrigue us.